Good morning, guys. How are we all doing? Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome to the new trading week. I am Dan from Trading with Dan. This is our Bitcoin morning update. So if you guys wouldn't mind smashing that like button, we shall go straight over to those Bitcoin 4-hour charts. So yeah, Bitcoin on the 4-hour. We have found ourselves nicely, or basically we found ourselves below this old resistance area. Well, I say old resistance, new support. It never really became support because we haven't really managed to sustain any price action above it. But yeah, still below this resistance area, looking like we want to test lower. Obviously, if we take out 8.5, we're in trouble. So yeah, to the upside, if we take out just over 20k, then yeah, we could look good. And that is basically what is going on here. Obviously, we've got CPI coming out this week. We've got just the general finance 1.0 markets that are basically governing risk assets at the moment. So yeah, if we want to look at stocks, the S&P, it needs to get back above this resistance area. So the top side of about 37 and 30. If it does that, then yeah, it would look good. It would look good then obviously for a nice higher low relative to this low, and then we would obviously go in for a higher high, take this out, and then we should be able to continue our way to 4,000. Obviously the flip side to that is if we do basically bear flag this out here, take out this low, then yeah, we'll be heading into that 32 to 3400 dollar level, which I think a lot of people are targeting for the main buy area that they're looking for. We have got a runaway oil price action, as we can see here, very nicely into this resistance area, so not much further to go, and it could actually break through it. If it does, then we are in obviously serious inflationary trouble. We obviously know that things are getting escalated over in Europe. So yeah, clearly is driving this price. Bond yields, I mean, we're looking like we were trying to break down. We lost the trend line. We did run into horizontal support, bounced off there, regained the trend line, and now, I mean, you would be hard pressed to say we're not going to take out this high. However, it's been an extended move. Could this be the ever so slight lower high, or a liquidity hunt higher above this before we then kind of put in a double top, even if this high falls short or just overshoots? Could this be a double top? Could this be a top in formation? Could we then take out this low and trade obviously lower in yields? Yeah, we certainly could. We'll have to watch how that plays out. The DXY is very similar situation. Was looking good for a breakdown, catapulted all the way back up, and then obviously, is it going to take out this high and continue upwards? We do know the chart is overall quite bullish. I want to go and look at the pound, the pound against the dollar, or cable as well. That basically did have this spike low, did retrace all of it, and now is looking to move back down again. So I mean, it's got a hold above here. It's got to hold above this area here, this level. Oops, let's just sort this out. It's got to hold above here. If it doesn't, then I mean, it would look likely that we are going to take out this low. We did see similar price action in the sell-off in the euro when it initially was trying to break down below this this parity level. Kind of like took a big leg down, as you can see, bounced, tried to come back down, tried to put in a higher low, but then lost it, and then just has been governed by this trend line actually quite nicely. But as you can see, it's basically, it trades lower, it bounces very nicely, and then basically just come back, takes it out, and trades lower. You'd be hard pressed to say that isn't a possibility in the pound. Obviously, a lot of people were kind of looking at this as a low, as a strong bottom, but yeah, I mean, and certainly will be, providing we hold above here. We obviously do have a bit of price action where we're at right now, so if we do lose this, it is basically an air pocket, so to speak, until we get to this level, and then yeah, we have to bounce here. If not, we're coming further down. The UK will be in way more trouble. There'll be more central bank intervention, more fun stuff, and I mean, it's hard to say if that would be good or bad because it depends on what it drives the Fed to do. But we have got a rogue Fed at the moment, literally just at war with the world, destroying everyone else's economies, just because they've got a bit more leeway, just because they're the world reserve currency. That is it. I mean, they're still running stupid policies, but they just have that extra bit of cushion that the rest of the world doesn't have, that they are fully exploiting to the detriment of the rest of the world. So yeah, see how long that continues. See how long the pathetic leaders of all these other countries of the world just sit there and take this from the US. But anyway, showed my views a little bit there. Not too much happening here, as you can see in the Satoshi pair for Ethereum, other than we are basically struggling to get above this resistance area. So I mean, we could take another leg lower now if we aren't to regain this. And then the USD pairing is still kind of trying to maintain the support area too. So basically both of these pairs sat at support. So if we do see more downward risk off action in markets, if Bitcoin does take this leg down, we could see Ethereum get whacked even against Bitcoin. So yeah, I guess it's just coming down to just the number risk, the print risk, basically the news risk. Whatever the CPI does, is it good, is it bad? And obviously we know good is bad and bad is good for the actual market. So we want the CPI to come in basically lower, which is I guess with CPI the print coming in lower is good. So obviously good will be good for markets, but yeah, that's what we are after. It's the jobs numbers that obviously we want them to come in worse than expected to be good for markets. But yeah, let's keep our fingers crossed because it is looking pretty dicey here. So yeah, that is it, guys. Remember, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Always do your own research, and I shall speak to you guys soon.